Hi Tera fans, this is Tera Solo Gamer. Today I'm actually going to talk about the new pet interface, UI, user interface, whatever you want to call it. And they've given passive skills to the pets now. And there were some notes out there after the extended maintenance this morning. Apparently if you go into the pet UI, but you don't have a pet, if you click on certain things, it'll like kick you out of the game or something. So quick piece of advice, if you don't have a pet, don't try using the pet, okay? I don't know. Before we do anything else, let me go into the main menu here and show you that now your pet features are down here at the bottom under character. It used to be here under skills, but you can see it's gone. It used to be after riding up there. Now the other thing I'm going to show you is if you go to, now I'm going to go to event in progress. I'm just trying to get to the web browser. And let's see, I think this tab, please, no. Okay, I'm going to have to do this hard way. I'm terrible at using the browser in the game. I normally only use the browser on my computer. Okay, it worked. Okay. It's easier to find with the top menu if you're on the web browser on your computer. It's a different layout. But if you click that little thing up there that I just clicked on with the little 3 lines, looks like a hamburger or whatever, and you go to Tera Guide. All right, this is where they post a few little guides, and they've just added a couple of days ago the Tera Game Guide, Pet Passive List. Okay, so this is, let me scroll down a little bit, and you can see the older guides down there and stuff. So if you go in here, this gives you a list of all the passive skills that the pets can have. All right, and I'm not going to go through and read them all one at a time because it's a big, long list, but I'll scroll down a little bit slowly. And again, if you go to Tera-console.com, you can see the web address at the top. That's the official Tera Console website. You always go there to get new information. From the main page, you click on Guide, then you can go to the Pet Guide here. Pet has been completely redesigned. In the future, pets will take a new form to help guardians. The passive skills they can have are shown below. We look forward to seeing stronger guardians. All right, these are normal grade pet passive skills. You can always pause the video if you need to. I'm just going to scroll through kind of slowly here because, like I said, it's a big, long list. All right, then we get into the uncommon grade pet passive skills. Now we get into the rare grade pet passive skills. And the legendary grade pet passive skills. Again, I'm just going to scroll slowly. You can always pause the video if you need to. It's just too much for me to sit here and read out one at a time. All right, let's see if I can close that. Close this. Okay, this is for the events. I want to go to update details just for the benefit of those who did not see my video for the 1.10.01 build update because they actually had taught. I'm not going to go through the whole build update again. There's a video for that. But they had actually mentioned the new pets features in here. All right, where they said pet system will be improved completely. All pets have passive skills depending on the grade. They can be upgraded by training, and they can reach the maximum legendary grade. Legendary pet has Transcendence passive, which is a special ability. The secondary skill will be maintained. The promotion probability according to pet grade. And from normal to uncommon, 10%, uncommon to rare, 1%, rare to legendary, 0.1%. And number of passive skills is according to the pet grade. And normal grade gets 1 passive, uncommon gets 2 passive, rare gets 3 passive, legendary gets 3 passive, plus a transcendent skill. You can train them using the training books. You can change your pet's passive skills using training books and gold. You can choose between the passive you currently have and the passive created through the training. Pet will be added to the main menu. Character pet, I already showed you that. The existing tabs will be removed. I showed you that, where it's no longer a tab under the skills. All existing pet skills will be removed and new ones will be sent to you by mail. So all my pets were actually stripped out of all my characters. And I'm going to spend a long time gathering my new pets, because I've got 22 characters on my main gamer tag. Then I have 4 other gamer tags, which probably average about a dozen or so each. It's going to take a while. Pets acquired through achievements are sent as a normal grade. Pets purchased or obtained through events are given an uncommon grade. If you have a time-limited pet skill at the time of update, it will be changed to a training book page required for exchanging a high training book. Time-limited pets can no longer be used. Time-limited pets can be sold, each for 100 gold. Pets no longer consume energy. Pet treats will be removed from the merchant. A guide on how to use pet system will be uploaded. For details, check the official site. I already showed you where to find that on the official Tera-console.com website. Just go to the website, go to guide, and the very top guide on there is the new pet guide that just came out like 2 days ago. And again, a big thing is they don't consume energy anymore, so you don't have to feed them pet treats anymore. That used to be a big thing. I always kept out, watch out for my pets, make sure they were, high percentage. I didn't want them getting too weak and tired. Now, it says time-limited pets can be sold for 100 gold because they can't be used anymore. I actually had a bunch of time-limited skill books in my bank, which I tried taking out, which it doesn't let me sell or anything to an NPC merchant, so I don't know how well that works. I guess maybe you had to have the time-limited pet already installed on your person for that to work. I honestly don't know for sure, but I might show you that real quick. Whoops. Wow, I got spun around. Yeah, because why is someone... Oh, the other thing I was standing here for is the special fishing of trash merchant who was giving you diamonds and emeralds and whatever. He's gone now because that event has ended, as it was scheduled to end today. So hope everyone took advantage of that. I was fishing on all 5 gamer tags. I have a ton of diamonds and emeralds that I have gotten. Now to show you this in my bank, okay. I have some temporary pet felicities. These ones for 30 days. Let me pull one out. If I go to the merchant, if I try to sell that skill book, it doesn't even show up as an option to sell. Actually, let me try this. I didn't try this yet. Karen used it, okay? I can't even use it anymore. Okay, so I can't sell it and I can't use it. It was sitting in my bank. I guess if you already had it on your person, you could use it, maybe. Sell it, maybe, I don't know. But can't trade it. I'm probably going to just destroy it. As a matter of fact, I may as well just destroy it because it's useless now. It was just a 30-day patch, so I don't even care. Oh, almost forgot about that. I logged in on one of my other characters first to play around with her pets and be sure everything's working. Auto loot was working. Auto gathering was working. There were concerns that might not be working. Those are working. I got a Gordo's campfire in my parcel post today. So apparently the Gordo's event's getting ready to start. I haven't seen an announcement yet for it on Tera. So keep your eyes out. When we have the Gordo events, you will get the campfire in your parcel post. You should get it, if I recall correctly, every day. And you get 100 of those to prepare. You collect 100 moon gourds, and there'll be these pumpkin-headed ghost things floating around in a lot of the cities, and you just go around and kill them, and you pick up stuff that they drop, and then you use the campfire to get your rewards. I make Halloween moon gourd pie, and then you squash the pot open and receive fantastic rewards. Hopefully there'll be an announcement out for it soon or something. Maybe I'll do another video for that. We'll see. But just you're going to get that today, so keep your eyes out. And you notice I did, she's got 5 down bundle punch pouches. The first 2 pouches I got for all of them, I went ahead and sold or traded them for the diamonds, opened them up. And then I just started keeping them after that. I think each of my 5 still has 5 pouches they haven't opened, so I'm going to gather them all up onto her and do it that way. Okay, now what should have happened, any pets that you had, I'm getting off track, they were taken out of your menu, because you saw the pets are down here now. If I click on it, I have no pets. But there were parcel posted the new pets with all the new sort of skills. So I'm going to go through real quick and grab those. Like I said, I already did this on one of my other characters before I started this video, just because I wanted to see exactly what was going on, if it was even working, because there were some concerns about there might be issues. but everything seems to be working okay. Okay, so now I can go into my inventory, because what I do is it gave me the skill books. But of course I have to open the skill books. Okay. Now I want to go to pets. Ta-da! Have my alpaca, pinky. Now you can see I opened these things with my sorceress. My sorceress got a few pets that increases the aggro that she gets. I'm like, why does she need aggro? Whatever. So apparently aggro shows up a lot because she's also going to get more aggro. As a solo player, aggro is always on me anyway. It really don't matter because I'm playing by myself. They're always on me, but I don't need it. But, you know. But you can see you got two passes here. Now, I don't know how you tell the difference. I don't know how I know that is a common or a rare or whatever those different grades were. But you can see I do have two passes. I get more aggro and increase MP replenishment. And I still have all my other stuff, my pet pocket, my auto loot, oh, that's one thing. Let me see. Pinky, Rusty, Rainy, Felicity. That was a permanent one I had a long time ago. Dragonette. You can see some of these passes that they're getting there. I never attack from behind, so that doesn't do me any good. Reduce the MP cost by a tiny bit, so yippee-ki-yay. Decrease damage from rage monsters 2%. That's a decent one. I don't attack from behind. I can't. Increase crit factor. Okay, these are apparently the lowest grade ones because they only get one. These two down here. Damage 1%, monster plus aggro. Increase crit factor by 2. That's a nice one. This one has 2, so this must be the second grade of pets. All right, but what I want to do is I'm going to, down at the bottom, it shows me how to add it to my shortcut. I'm going to add this to my shortcut because that's the one I normally use anyway. And I'm going to pop him out there for you. And I'm going to go to my pet user interface. And you can see he still has all of his functions there. And I'm going to check this. I think it was here. Still there. Okay, there were concerns that people may lose stuff out of their bank. I didn't have much in my bank, just these ugly helmets a few years ago when they were putting out some game called PUBG. They had a special event here in Tera to like advertise it. And you ran around I think it was in conjunction with the Christmas thing where you were killing Santas, if I recall correctly. Sometimes it was dropping these ugly helmets. And, you can't trade them, can't sell them. And they're too ugly to wear, so they're pretty much useless. So I had dropped them in my pet bank. I actually forgot about them until this new pet thing was coming out. And I was like, wait, do I even have anything in my pet banks? And sure enough, I had that. And if I recall correctly, I had something else too. I think it was crystals or something. Yeah, some cruxes and stuff. One of these days I'll pull them out of the pet and put them in my bank. Because I actually keep the cruxes for when I'm leveling up new characters from 1 to 65. So when I get to that certain level, I can go ahead and throw cruxes at them without them having to deal with getting them on their own. But they're still in my pet tab. So apparently nothing was lost from the pet bank stuff there. And if we want to take a real quick look, I believe there should be some kind of item for me to gather. There we go. Just to show you. There's a Crimson Essence. There's my pet. He's auto-gathering. Ta-da. Auto-gather works. I see him running for another one. He just gathered another one while I was running away. All right, I'm going to wait for him to catch up to me. Dude, come on. See him standing right there. Come on. Oh, there he goes. Let me check my pet UI. Oh. Auto-loot and auto-gather don't work together. I forgot about that. Okay. Auto-loot it, boy. It might be too late because I already killed the thing before he was set for auto-loot. Let's try this guy. And he didn't drop anything. I'm just wanting to show you that the auto-loot actually works. Come on, guys. Drop something. Just so I can show. I'm just trying to show the auto-loot works. Really? Really? All I want to do is somebody to drop something. My goodness. Gee. Alright, well, I did do it earlier on my sorceress, so I know it works. Oh, primer code. Okay, there you go. You saw my auto loop now. There we go. That's all I was trying to do, people. That's all I was trying to do. Come on. I don't know why they made me wait so long. But you can see the pets still work. You see what kind of passwords you had. I showed you the list on the official website that has the complete list. And the other thing I was going to talk about in the video, online, I believe it was on Discord, I saw people speculating a couple of days ago that they were saying that Tera's probably going to turn this into a big cash cow in the Tera Store. Well, before I get to the Tera Store, actually, I meant to go over this first. As far as I can see so far, because I have checked Vanguard requests, I don't see any option for training books from a Vanguard request. Not from the solo ones, the real ones, the good ones, you know. But if you go to, well, it shows it in instance matching. But I guess if you were to do Vanguard request for dungeon, yeah, you can see the symbol of the book right there for Collecticon Hard. Wow, okay, let's just go to instant matching. Okay, you can see from Collecticon Hard, you can get a low training book, a medium training book, or a high training book. Yeah, maybe more than one. I don't know. I don't know how those drop rates work. Curse of Anaros Abyss, low training and medium training. Ruinous Manor Hard, nothing. You don't get a book. And there was an announcement that they're extending Ruinous Manor Hard because some issues with something. I don't know. So if you were expecting it to be gone, it's still there. I think that was the one. It was some dungeon. That sounds familiar. I think it was them. Regular Collecticon, normal mode, low training book, or medium training book. Of course, you still got those red fragments they're talking about. You can also get down bundle patches, all that other mess. But right now we're talking about the pet books. Gossamer Vault, low training, medium training. Acolyth Quarantine, low training, medium training. Thaw Metal Refinery, you get down to the 455s. It's only a low training book. Ruinous Manor, nothing. Gossamer Vault, low training book. Thaw Metal Refinery, low training book. Caliban's Dreadnought, low. Ravenous Gorge, 3-person, low. Okay, so you can at least get a low book, even from the lowest level dungeons, down to 448s. And if you want a high training book, you're going to have to do like the highest level one, whatever that thing was called. Catalepticon Hard for a high training book. I think that was the only one with a high. Yeah. So apparently like the highest level dungeon is the one that's going to give you the high training book. And there are several others that give you low or medium training books for your pets. Now if we go into the Tera Store, just so you know, because people were talking about and saying this was probably going to happen, and yes, it did happen. All kind of training books you can buy through the Tera Store. You can get a medium training book for $45, which teaches your pet how to read difficult words, has a slightly higher chance of promoting a pet, ×2. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really tried. I don't have any training books, so I don't know how that really works. Okay, so hot deal, high training book for $95. You can get 100 of those daily. Price fluctuates for each purchase. Next purchase is one. Okay, so this is one of those where you buy one, then the second one's going to cost you like one more, you know, so 96, then 97 for the third, like that. I've seen some of these kind of things before, and that's what they're doing with this one. And this gives you a ×5 chance of promoting a pet. So apparently promoting a pet is not automatic, because it's talking about chances to promote pets. I don't know. Let's see. Training book, 25 training book page, guaranteed to be obtained when page pouch is open. Open the pouch to obtain a medium training book, high training book, or ultimate training book at random. But you will get 25 training book pages. How the pages work, I don't know. I guess it's going to be something similar to stigmas, where you have the stigma shards. I guess you gather enough training book pages, then you end up with a training book. Yeah, I don't know. What is this? Oh, it's a pet. Okay. I was wondering what's on the pets tab. It's a pet. Okay. I was thinking it's like a costume or whatever, but I'm not worried about that. Medium training book, premium pet. That's just a loot box. If you want to waste your money on loot boxes, go ahead. But it's typically, you know, open 1,000 boxes to possibly get some. And then you get the medium training book premium package where you get a medium training book and a high training book. You got the, you can just go to the store and check yourself. They got all kind of stuff. What was this thing? Enlightenment Training Book 1. This one gives you a slightly higher chance of producing passive skills for special stats. Then you got the Bulwark, which higher chance of producing defense-related passives. Then you got the Destruction Book, slightly higher chance of producing attack-related passives. So there's even special things you can buy that'll increase your chances of types of passive skills. And then we have these pets down here, which I looked at those earlier, something called a, what do they call it? Reno? Yeah, Reno. And it comes with medium training book. And this one has special storage, auto gather, auto loot, auto gold loot, gathers enhanced speed, consumes 20% fewer production points. Yeah. So that was similar to my Felicity, I believe. Yeah, this one does all that cool stuff, but also uses prime replenishment potables. Then you get this one, which auto uses health potions. But it doesn't talk about, auto loot, auto gold loot. It doesn't say auto gather. I don't know if it has an auto gather or not. But it uses health potions. That's sort of similar, I guess, to my Dark Lord Decurion. So those are some new pets, I guess, to go along. So, yeah, all those people out there who are saying that they're probably going to be loading the Tera Store with pets and training books and whatnot, well, yeah, they did. There you go. Sorry. You know, up to you if you want to pay any money in the Tera Store for anything or not. But if you already had pets, you will get your pets back at least. They will still have the same skills they had before. As I showed you, I did not lose anything that was already in my bank tabs, so those were still secure. And I left those there on purpose because I knew there were things, if I lost them, I really wouldn't care. They weren't anything I'm ever really going to use anyway. I'd probably end up getting rid of them someday, but since they're in the pet storage, not wasting bank space, who cares? So I think that was pretty much it for the pets. Showed you the user interface, which is actually still the same, but you'll notice the only difference on the user interface, it no longer has that percentage bar of how much energy he has left, because they did away with that. You no longer feed them pet treats, they don't use any energy, so that's something you don't have to keep track of anymore. That part's easier. And I think that's pretty much going to cover it for everything today. I just wanted to show you the new pet thing, how you're getting them in the mail, what to do with them. The features are still working, auto loot, auto gather, and nothing was actually lost in the banks. They did load the Tera Store with a whole bunch of pet product things for the new training stuff if you want to do that route. But honestly, I mean, if you didn't need to pass with that badly before, you don't need it now. You'll get some kind of passes from your pets. So that's about it. All right, so that's it for today. Until next time, enjoy Tera.